Hey everyone, so today I wanted to share with you some recent mistakes that I have made, and maybe you guys will find these funny, helpful, or at least entertaining. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more like it. So the first story comes pretty recently. During Valentine's Day, I had a very close friend of mine message me and tell me that she needed a big favor. So of course I said, "What's up?" She explained to me that she had recently lost her credit card. She had one coming in the mail, but she was not going to be able to get it in time in order to buy this pair of shoes that she really wanted to give to her boyfriend for Valentine's Day. Now I understood, I kind of could see where she was coming from, and so of course I decided to help her out. She gave me cash, and then she asked me to purchase this pair of Nikes online for her boyfriend, and then when they came we would exchange them and everything would be cool. So I got the money from her. I went online to the website that she told me to go on to. I double checked at least 3 times, was this really the pair she wanted? She said yes. Now honestly, I know nothing about men's shoes, so I just said okay, but I did think that the website looked a little bit sketchy. I shop online pretty frequently, so I could just kind of tell it seemed sketchy, but she told me that was the pair she wanted. She wanted it from this website, so I said, okay, I'm just gonna listen to you. I ordered them and they came, and let's just say they didn't quite end up being what I thought they would be. So they came in this Nike box, and nothing too bad about it. The actual box that they came in was very dirty and like all banged up. Opened it up, seemingly normal. And then, the good part, this is the pair of shoes that I was sent. Now, if you guys can tell, they are hand painted, I guess. I don't really even know, honestly, but this is like a marker. Like, it's not even like paint. If you can see on this right here, it's literally like a marker. And I don't know, this kind of looks like they cut out like the Nike sign. Like, this doesn't really look like this is supposed to be like that. I honestly have no clue. Needless to say, these, pretty interesting. Not my taste, definitely. And definitely not the pair that I thought I was getting based on my picture that I was sent when I completed my order. And I showed them to her. She did not give them to her boyfriend for Valentine's Day. And needless to say, I now understand why that website had a very strict no refunds policy. Yep. The next mistake that I made was recently when I was going to a very formal event in LA. Now, I had a friend of a friend, and I needed a guy to come with me as a date, but a lot of times, especially younger guys, when I explain to them that it's going to be something formal, where they're going to need to like dress up and have a nice suit on, that's kind of intimidating, and a lot of younger guys start to kind of freak out about that and say, oh, I don't know if I have anything nice enough, I don't know if I can get a suit in time, all this stuff. So I asked my friend if he knew of any guys that would be down to do this, and he told me this guy, and so I went on his Instagram, looked at it and stuff, and he had a lot of pictures very, very dressed up. I do have to say, he had very nice style, and he was very well taken care of, and he was also very attractive. So we started talking and stuff. He agreed to be my date for this formal event, and I thought everything would be good. So we decided to meet up at my hotel, and it was downtown, so he was going to come to the hotel, we would meet, and then we would take a car to the actual event. He came over, everything was fine. Like I said, I did know him through a friend of friend, so I wouldn't normally recommend just meeting someone at a hotel that you've never met, but this was kind of a different scenario. I at least knew that he was who he said he was and that he wasn't going to kill me, but regardless, he got up to my room and he brought a backpack with him, so he set it down on the little couch that was in the hotel room, and when he set down his backpack, something rolled out of it. So my natural instinct was to just bend down, pick up whatever fell out, and give it back to him. Now when I did this, I noticed it was makeup. And I paused for a second, I looked at him, I looked at the makeup that was now in my hand, and I said, oh, is this yours? And he goes, yeah, I wear it. And again, kind of an awkward silence. And let's just say that was pretty much the end of my romantic interest in that date. And the last mistake that I have made was with self-tanner. Now, self-tanner is a very dangerous thing, especially if you have not used it before, because it's really, really easy to mess it up, to either get really streaky or really orange or something. And this was when I was actually going to a music festival, so I was kind of going to be wearing a more like, you know, revealing outfit, like a little bra top and some crop shorts, and I just wanted to look a little bit more glowy, a little bit tanner, and I'm not a huge fan of tanning in tanning beds and stuff. It's awful for your skin, so I decided to pick up a self-tanner from the grocery store and try it out. I didn't really know anything about self-tanner at this point, and I hadn't really tried any good ones, so I just thought they would all work the same. I was wrong. I put it on. The first thing was, when I went to bed, it looked fine. Now, the next day I woke up and I got all dressed and ready for the event, and I realized that I did look a little bit orange, but it gets worse. So we went to the music festival, had a really fun time, honestly, and then when I got back to my friend's house, I went to sleep, and I woke up the next day, and I was very uncomfortable when I woke up, and much to my surprise, the sheets were like stuck to my skin. The self-tanner, I guess, it kind of like came off in the middle of the night. Maybe I was sweating. I don't really know what happened, but needless to say, they were like stuck to my skin. I peeled them off my skin, and then to my horror, I realized that they were covered, like literally covered in this brown orange stuff that came off of me, and I was mortified. I did not know what to do. Everyone else was asleep, so I did the only thing I could think of, which was gather all the sheets up, put them in my suitcase, and take them home with me so that my friend would not see what I did to their sheets, because I was very embarrassed. Now, I did have to wonder what security thought of at the airport when my bag came through and had this like bundled up wad of sheets in it, but thankfully everything worked out, and they never questioned me about why I took their sheets with me, and they never had to know that I was basically bleeding like orange stuff onto them. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely go ahead and leave me a comment of any funny mistakes you've made recently. I would love to hear them, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone!